See the fifth question now. A container shaped like a right circular cylinder having diameter 12 and height 15 is full of ice cream. Then the ice cream is to be filled into cones of height 12 centimeter and diameter 6 having a hemispherical shape on the top. You have to find the number of such cones that you can fill with this ice cream. Okay. So first you understand what structures are we talking about. This is the container, which is cylindrical in shape with the dimensions given to you, and the ice cream cones, and when you fill the ice cream, then it is to be filled, the top will come out to be hemispherical like this. Okay, so naturally the radius of hemisphere and cone is the same. Okay, diameter is 6, so radius would become 3. Here the diameter of container 12, so radius would be 6. Okay, all that given to you. So from ice cream from here is to be filled here. So they're asking you how many such cones. So one is you have to find the volume of this. This whole volume has to be distributed in the cone. Then you have to find the volume of the cone. Which volume of the cone will be volume of, not cone, volume of ice cream in the cone would be cone plus hemisphere. Okay. And then you can divide this whole volume, total volume, upon volume of one cone will give you number of cones. Okay. Or you can do it in equation form like I've done. I've assumed let the number of cones be n. So not finding individually the volume, I'm doing it in equation form. As I told you, calculations reduce in this manner. So I would say number of or the volume of n ice cream cones would be equal to volume of the container. Okay, ये जितना container में ice cream है वो n cones में हमने भरना है. So these two volumes are equal. That's cylindrical pi r square h. Okay, and n number of cones suppose, and then volume of ice cream would be volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Okay, so put the value formulas here. 1 by 3 pi r square h, 2 by 3 pi r square r cube, and r for both these is actually the same, so we can take pi by 3 r square can be taken common. So I've taken pi by 3 r square common, so we are left with only h here inside the bracket, and here a 2 into r. Okay, put the values now. So pi and pi anyhow is getting cancelled there. This 3 I have cross multiplied. Calculation is up to you children, totally up to you how you want to do it. Okay, I'm just letting you know the way I found it easy. So 6 into 6 into height was 15 and into 3. Okay, 6 is this the diameter from here, sorry, radius from there. So h for this was 12 and plus 6, that becomes 18, and in the next step it will come in the denominator the other side. So because we had to find n, so we've taken this 3 into 3 and into this gives you 18 the other side. Okay, cancelling it out, we are getting the number of cones as 10. Now the next question, how many silver coins, diameter given to you, thickness given to you, this is in centimeter and this dimension is in millimeter children, so we have to take care all the units have to be the same. Okay, must be melted to form a cuboid of this dimension. So with some certain coins we are making a cuboid, so again the volume of the two has to be equal. So we are saying let there be n such coins which we are using. Uska diameter was given to us as this and thickness was in millimeter, which we will convert to centimeter because rest of the dimensions are all in centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So dividing it by 10, 0.2 बन जाएगा सेंटीमीटर में, जिसे हम यूज करेंगे. Okay, so again now volume of all these n coins, if suppose we say we have n coins, will be equal to volume of the cuboid. Volume of cuboid is length into breadth into height, though those dimensions were already given to me. Okay, so length into breadth into height, and then here put the value pi r square h. So pi is 22 upon 7. I've taken it to the other side. ये पूरा दूसरी side denominator में आएगा. Okay, इसलिए pi reciprocate हो गया है 7 upon 22. R for this was given as 1.75 r square. H अभी हमने calculate किया था convert करके 0.2. अभी calculation थोड़े decimals वगैरह हैं, so carefully करना आप. Okay, first remove the decimal, that's the best way out. So you have 2, 2, 4 and 1, 5 decimal places, and out of that 1, 2 were already there in the numerator, so ये 2 places हट जाएंगी and remaining 3 places के लिए you will introduce zeros. Okay, that you have to revise your decimals for calculation, and then easily things are getting cancelled and you are getting your n as 400. Next, seventh one is extremely simple, children. Now that you will try yourself. Okay, I'm moving on to 8th and 9th here. So in the 8th question, now just understand that carefully. Water in a canal which is 6 meters wide and 1.5 meters deep is flowing with the speed of 10 kilometers per hour. Okay, so ये इसकी width and height हो गई. कुछ शेप इसका क्यूबॉइडल आएगा. एंड जो रेट गिवन होता है फ्लोइंग वाटर का, स्पीड बोलो या रेट ऑफ फ्लो, ये आपको 10 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर मीन्स 1 आवर में 10 किलोमीटर लेंथ का वाटर उसमें फ्लो कर रहा है. ओके, सो दिस स्पीड और रेट हेल्प्स अस फाइंड द थर्ड डायमेंशन, दैट इज द लेंथ. ओके, तो ये लेंथ आपकी 10 किलोमीटर्स इन 1 आवर हो जाएगी. Okay, so this replaces your length. That is what you need to understand here. And again, as I said, the dimensions have to be in the same unit. So these two were in meters. So we will convert this kilometer per hour also to, it converts to meter per second. Okay, so that are हमारी तीनों dimensions, breadth, height given, and this would correspond to length as I told you. So they are asking you कि अगर ऐसे शेप से आपका वाटर आ रहा है, how much area will be irrigated in 30 minutes if 8 centimeter of standing water is needed. Okay, so again this unit out here is in सेंटीमीटर विच आई विल अगेन हैव टू कन्वर्ट टू मीटर. सारी यूनिट सेम होनी चाहिए. तो 2 मीटर्स में थी, दिस सेंटीमीटर ऑल्सो यूल कन्वर्ट टू मीटर एंड दिस किलोमीटर पर आवर ऑल्सो वील कन्वर्ट टू मीटर पर सेकेंड. ओके, वन थिंग. देन वहाँ मीटर पर सेकेंड जाएगा यूनिट, तो ये टाइम आपका मिनट्स में है, इसको आपको सेकेंड में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो रेस्ट इज ऑल फाइन. Only we have to take care of units very much in this question, children. Okay, so I'll explain you how we have done that. So this was breadth, height given to us, speed of water which was 10 kilometers per hour. I have converted that to meter per second. Remember that shortcut, multiplying speed in kilometers per hour by 5 upon 18 converts it to meter per second. So we have converted this to meter per second. इसका मतलब, okay, this would give me the length of water. As I've told you clearly that ये जो rate होता है, this gives me length of water would be 25 upon 9 meter in 1 second. 1 second में इतना लेंथ का वाटर फ्लो करेगा. तो वी कैन फाइंड द वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर विच वुड बी अगेन फॉर 1 सेकेंड, क्योंकि ये लेंथ 1 सेकेंड की है. सो वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर कमिंग फ्रॉम द कैनाल इन 1 सेकेंड वुड बी लेंथ इंटू ब्रेथ इंटू हाइट. दैट्स कमिंग आउट टू बी 25 सेंटीमीटर क्यूब. ये पर सेकेंड का है. ओके, दिस इज पर सेकेंड अगेन. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर इन 30 मिनट्स. Okay, ये तो 1 सेकेंड का निकाला, बट उसने हमको बोला कि 30 मिनट्स के लिए वाटर फ्लो कर रहा है, तो हम 30 मिनट्स का निकाल लेंगे विच वी विल कन्वर्ट टू सेकेंड्स एज आई टोल्ड यू. सो 1 सेकेंड में इतना आ रहा था, तो 1800 सेकेंड में इंटू 1800, दैट मीन्स आई हैवंट डन द कैलकुलेशन क्योंकि ये हमारा फाइनल आंसर नहीं था, तो कैंसलिंग होगी, हमारा वर्क ईजी होगा. वाई वेस्ट आर टाइम डूइंग इतना लेंदी कैलकुलेशन. सो इट वुड बी इतना मीटर क्यूब वाटर कमिंग आउट इन 30 मिनट्स जो हमें बोला गया था. Okay, now the height of the standing water was suggested as 8 centimeter, which you need to convert to meters, for which you will divide it by 100. Okay, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 0.08 meters हमारी height हो गई. Now we know that volume we know is length into breadth into height. Length into breadth actually means area. Okay, so volume can be written as area into height. Area को अगर आप third dimension height दे दो तो वो volume देने लग जाती है, right? So keeping that, continuing, volume of water that is in the field would be equal to volume of water that came from the canal. So volume of water that came from the canal in 30 whatever minutes it was, how much? Yes, 30 minutes was calculated as 25 into 1800 meter cube. Okay, so this volume will be equated to volume of water in the field, which will be area. हमें field का निकालना था. Area into height also gives us volume. So area we have to find. Area into height हमने convert करी थी 0.08 into volume of water coming from 30 minutes was this much. Hence area would be this upon 0.8. Rest is all your calculation. Again हम decimal हटाते हैं denominator से. 2 places shift किया इधर, तो 2 zeros introduce हो जाएंगे in the numerator. Cancel it out, get your answer. It's coming as 562500 meter square, which is a huge figure. So I've told you whenever it is a huge figure तो हम higher unit में convert कर देते हैं. So this has been converted to hectares, dividing it by 10,000. Okay, so that's your answer.